Alright you guys, today's video is a little bit different. As you guys know, I'm a huge Ford guy, but today we're gonna go work on a Chevy. My friend Bryson just got a sick wide body Grand Sport C6 Corvette, and he's finishing up the exhaust, but they ran out of welding wire, so I'm gonna bring him my welder and help them finish that up. But I'll show you guys, this thing's sick. It's a pretty much a full build. It's pretty legit. The wide body kit's sick. It's got a C7 front end, which from what I've heard from a couple of these guys, that the C7 front end on the C6 is a big deal. That's a pretty big conversion, and so I'm excited to see it. Let's load up this welder and get going. Alright you guys, and if I'm going to work on a Chevy, I'm going to need to show off my Ford. So check this out. This is the 3.5. It's the Raptor motor with the 10-speed and F-150. Check out the shifts on this thing. I mean, it shifts like nothing. It's so smooth and so fast. I love it. Alright, pulling up to Bryson. He said pull up to the first door, and look at that, opens right up. Pretty sweet. Now we just gotta find them. Alright, looks like a monster truck right now, but when you put it on the floor, it sits pretty nice. This thing's pretty sick. About to start welding on it. I'm excited to hear it. Gonna get some revs. Pretty loud. That thing is so much louder. Sounds so much better too. See if we can get some driving clips of him, because this thing's gonna sound pretty crazy. Yep, that's loud. Alright, so we're at the Galleria. It's like the local hangout spot, I guess, in Central Texas for us. Where's Will and Noah? Show yourselves, guys. And today, we got the X-Max. So you've seen what I did with the X-Max. I hit Will in the face with it. And we also got my BMX ramp. So let's see the reactions we can get with this truck and the ramp and scaring people and stuff like that. They said your RC car was cool. It is? Yeah. So that was close.
Y'all are too old to be rich.
I don't know. That's expensive, fun cars. It's either this or do drugs, you know?
Yeah.
We could do this with our real cars.
In many ways, you're kids because you're immature. Immature kids do this sort of thing. If you were mature, you would have known that that would hurt somebody.
But we're watching out for people in cars. Would we be more mature if we were sitting around doing drugs?
Are you ignorant enough not to know that what's the difference, drugs or that?
I mean,
It doesn't matter
we watch out for people in cars. I mean,
Big wolf.
we're not being disrespectful. Who cares that we're looking out
So
for
when
cars?
you're throwing, there's a better place to do it. It's not to impress girls. The girls don't give a fuck about you.
The girls love it.
The girls,
Listen, we don't have any
what they do
problem
is they like a
attracting women.
mature guy to hang out with. You're not that.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
If you knew my story,
If I know the story, but are you some kind of, rock star on
He's famous.
YouTube? Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah,
If
basically.
you're a rock star and you act this immature, what if
Isn't that like the whole
somebody
point of being a
filmed
rock
you
star
and
though?
you
I'm not hurting anybody. You see how calm I am? This is the thing, I do not care about much at all. I don't care about anything.
I know, I can tell. That's
So,
called
but I
irresponsibility.
do care about
immaturity.
not hurting other people.
Childlike. You never grew up. And your parents never spanked you. I think that's
That's
my-
child abuse.
My own son,
How old is your son?
36.
36.
And he does this shit.
Yeah,
Very cool. Sounds like a great guy.
We're a bunch of good
And
kids
for
who
me,
got our lives
I'm
set
not
out.
saying, honey, that you're not. I didn't say you were a bad kid.
You're saying we're idiots and we're immature. You said that like
Yes,
5
because
times.
you had us. Are you seeing everything? Well, if you were walking down here, you would have written my dog and killed him probably.
Well, I can see. I have eyes. I can look.
I don't care what your argument is. You can't really do it.
Lost, dude.
Were you the kids that went into my Mercedes and went into my... Wait a minute. You look familiar. Were you the guys that used the hook and tried to get to my checkbook in my...
Are you calling us thieves now?
Calling us thieves?
No.
You're now accusing us of thieving your
No.
checkbook.
I'm saying, were you the guys that were joking around and trying to get with a hanger? Was that you all?
No.
No.
We work hard for our money. We don't mess around.
You know what this is?
I had one of those.
You know what this is?
Porsche.
Porsche?
And others. You have no idea who I am. I
What's
guess
your
you're
name?
going to figure it out later.
What does that mean? Now I feel scared.
I'm scared.
There you go.
Alright you guys, so now for something a little more interesting than some lady getting angry at me for driving my remote control car. We have to go pick up my real car, which is kind of like the X-Max on a bigger scale. So we got the trailer, got the F-250, ready to tow it back. I'm super hyped. Last time I used the F-150 to tow, and it's a great truck, but don't get me wrong. But the that 3.5 is fun not towing. 7,000 pounds, probably more than that. I think the Bronco by itself weighs 7,000. So, starting the long drive to New Braunfels, Texas. I'm around Austin, Texas, so it's about an hour and a half drive. But first time seeing the Bronco. The last time I saw the Bronco, it was all torn up, no roof, completely dented fenders and bedsides, and still has no interior, so when it gets back, I get to put all that stuff in, which I'm excited about. Get that thing back to how it was before, and then the next step is to get it wrapped, and then it's done. And then I can keep taking it to shows and making content, so. Let's start the drive. Should be cool. Cruising out there, and then we'll load it up. Alright, you guys, the Bronco is officially back. Just dropped it off. I'm gonna go put the trailer away and then we can get back to this thing and do a walk around of what's new.